Hello everyone. Now I'll be talking about the fourth topic, which is how the British policies and the colonization, how they changed, how they started the Israeli and the Arabic conflict, which is all between like the Jewish people and the people of Gaza, Palestine. I'm sorry. The roots of the modern day war between Israel and Palestine can be tracked to a long way, and it runs deep to the history of the British with the Palestinians. So, what the British did in 1917 was, due to something known as the Balfour Declaration, the British promising a land for Jewish people in Palestine, despite the fact that the land was already a home to many Arabic people, Muslim people, and people who belong to the Arabic states of other countries. And there were a lot of population in that area in which the people of England, or the British people, they promised Jewish people a place there. No, of course, after World War One, British took control of the Palestine, and after taking control of Palestine, they what they did was they signed sort of a treaty which was called the British Mandate, which was in the years of 1920 to 1948, maybe, or maybe 1947. Um, but they failed to balance, the competing demands of Jews and Arabs. Now, as the Jewish immigration they grew, and they grew. The population just kept increasing, and the tensions grew. The Arab Revolt in 1936 and to 1939 was a direct response to the Britain's policies, as Palestinians resisted uh, to the influx of the Jewish settlers in their homeland. Now, what they did was the Britain they decided to withdraw, and they left Palestine. So they left that, okay, you guys can deal with this. We are not dealing with this, and so the newly formed, the United Nation of the Jewish and the Arabs, they decided to propose a partition plan, which divided Palestine, the country, into the Israelites and the Jews. The Jewish people and the Palestinian people, the Arabs, the Muslim people. So they sort of divided and did a partition of the land to both of these groups. Now, when these happened, there grew a lot tension, and it led to wars. Now, the one of the very main reasons it led to war was because obviously, the race to dominance and power. Each of these wanted to be supreme. Maybe the Palestinians wanted their land back from the Jews, and the Jews wanted a land to live for themselves and to gain dominance over the Palestinians, of course. Now, this decision of the British people just leaving, it led to more war, more than ever, and the long-lasting conflict that up to still day is also known as the Israelite and Palestinian War. Now, once these guys left, they had nothing to do with it, and they just completely left, and they had no reason to sort of be in the touch with the British people. And sorry for that. And even today, the war still continues, the displacement, many people die every day. And so, what my point would be that Britain was the one who initially laid, uh, sort of the foundation for this war, and their colonial decision was the ones who laid the foundation for this war and decades of violence and unsustainability in the region of Palestine. As being proven in the history of Britain that they caused enough violence, this war that still rages today in the area of Palestine and Israel and in between these nations is the direct reason, and the the direct reason for the mistakes of the British people and the war crimes they have committed, the sort of mistakes they have made, and there not being enough accountability to sort of accept their mistakes and do that. Thank you so much. I hope you guys still like this topic.